Welcome to John's Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing a refurbished Dell Latitude 7840 sold by Newegg. There are other sellers of refurbished Dell products. This Dell Latitude was made in 2018. It is a 14-inch screen and part of the 7480 series business class laptops. It does have the Intel Core i7 processor rated at 6600U with a 4M cache with speeds up to 3.4 gigahertz. And this did come with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, and it also has 512 gigabytes as a solid state drive. It has an Intel HD Graphics 520 and webcam and microphone all built in. Comes with the Intel dual band wireless AC 8265 Wi-Fi with Bluetooth 4.2. Here I've just unboxed it when it was shipped to me, and it looked like a brand new laptop. Everything was going great, fired up well. A quick walk around on the laptop. We have a headphone jack, a micro SD slot, a SIM card tray, USB 3.0, the RJ45 network connector, Nobel lock. On the left side of the laptop, you have two 3.0 USB connections, an HDMI port, as well as a USB-C port, and of course, the power connection. I bought this laptop to edit videos easier and be able to upload them quicker than my old laptop, but I had an issue with the battery charging. It would be plugged in all night, and the following day if I disconnected the power cord, it had no battery. So I went to BIOS by hitting F2 upon startup with the power cord plugged in, and I selected battery to check the health of the battery, and this one was actually poor. As you can tell, the packaging was in very good shape with paper and bubble wrap around the battery box itself, and then opening the box there is plastic that encases the new battery. Upon inspecting that, everything looked like it was in order. So it was on to taking the old one out and putting in the new. The actual removal of the bottom part of the laptop was pretty straightforward. There's 8 screws that need to be taken out, and they're very tiny, so you have to keep track of it. But in my case, they actually stayed with the case. I didn't have to worry about them falling out and then tracking them. As for the battery itself, there's 2 screws that hold it in place, and they do come out. They do not stay attached to the battery, and that's pretty straightforward as well. Now, the new battery does not come with a battery cable, so you'll have to reuse the one that's already in the laptop. So by taking the old battery out, you'll have to disconnect the battery cable and then pull it off the old battery and install it on the new battery, just like it was on the old battery. And that was pretty straightforward, as you can see. Routing the cable in between the 2 battery cells or compartments, and then plugging it back into the laptop itself. And then closing up the case, you have to make sure that it snaps into place, before screwing all 8 screws down. Now that the battery's installed, I'm firing it up and checking the BIOS again to see what the health of this battery is. And because it's a new battery, it took a little bit longer to get up and running. But here you can see the BIOS, and this is in excellent health. So I exited out of that to get into the regular startup, and this is where it took a little bit longer. Now, for only $250 for this machine, that's pretty good from what I've experienced so far. Other machines have older Intel chips like the i3 or the i5, or much smaller storage drives. Mine has 512. A lot of the others have 256 or less gigabytes. And see, there you go. I'm logged in. Everything is great. Thanks for watching John's Reviews. Have a great day.